The National Assembly of the Gambia, in partnership with the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance and with support from the European Union, has officially launched its strategic plan for the period of 2025 to 2029. The launch event was held on Friday at the Saroda Karaba Jawara International Conference Center and was graced by the Vice President, His Excellency Mohamed B.S. Jallow, who delivered the keynote address. The newly launched strategic plan serves as a comprehensive framework to guide the National Assembly in fulfilling its constitutional duties more effectively. It outlines key priorities aimed at enhancing operational efficiency, legislative capacity, and institutional accountability while promoting greater public engagement in the democratic process.
This strategic plan is built upon several key pillars that will guide our work. The first pillar, number one, is elevating legislative performance and oversight. We are resolutely focused on enhancing the quality and impact of our legislative output. This means more rigorous debate, evidence-based lawmaking, and strengthened oversight mechanisms to ensure that government programs deliver for all Gambians. We will empower our committees and individual members with the resources and skills needed to excel in these functions.
In his address, Vice President Jallow highlighted the National Assembly's pivotal role in fostering transparency, accountability, and citizen participation in governance. He described the strategic plan as a critical step toward strengthening democratic institutions and deepening good governance in the Gambia.
This is indeed a pivotal moment, not just for our esteemed legislative body, but for the democratic trajectory of our beloved nation. The theme chosen for this launch, enhancing parliamentary performance, strengthening democratic institutions, and inclusive citizen engagement, resonates deeply with our national aspiration and core tenets of the new Gambia we are collectively striving to build. This strategic plan is more than just a document, as has been said. It is a bold declaration of intent, a roadmap towards a more effective, responsive, and people-centered National Assembly.
The strategic plan outlines targeted goals to improve the National Assembly's operational efficiency, bolster legislative capacity, and nurture a culture of accountability. It also aims to empower members of the National Assembly through enhanced training and resources, enabling them to serve their constituents more effectively. The launch was attended by several dignitaries, including the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Chief Justice of the Gambia, Hassan B. Jallow.
Good governance and for justice, for peace and progress requires the strengthening of these and other public institutions to enable them discharge their respective mandates more effectively. A well-formulated strategic plan built around the mission statement of the institution, fitting within our national development plan, and clearly identifying the objectives of the plan, the activities to be undertaken with timelines and actors identified is clearly a potent vehicle for strengthening the National Assembly. And I seize the opportunity to commend the honorable members of the Assembly under the wise and able leadership of the honorable Speaker for having risen admirably to the occasion and responded effectively to the need for such a mechanism.
The plan is expected to serve as a roadmap for legislative reform and institutional strengthening over the next 5 years. With clear goals and measurable outcomes, it aims to ensure that the National Assembly remains a dynamic and responsive institution that effectively represents the interests of the Gambian people. With support from the international IDEA and the European Union, the Gambia continues to take significant strides towards a more accountable, inclusive, and participatory democratic system. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Buba Gajigo.